Welcome to the Icaran sector. Welcome back to some Solohammaer battle reports. I'm Andrew, and this is 735 points of Orcs versus Sisters of Battle. So finally got everything set up and sorted, so we're here on this nice lush green planet of Our Lady's Grace again, and this time the Orcs are back to trouble the sisters, and we're playing open war and we're playing for the prize. So we have one objective in the middle. Troop infantry units can pick it up and move with it, and whoever's holding it onto it at the end of the battle round is the winner, or whoever's closest. So that's going to be fun, and today we're running, we don't know whose side's what yet, so nice open side and a bit more dense covered side. We'll have to see who goes for what. And the twist today is system interference. The range of all auras are 2 inches, so that's going to cause trouble for both sides because they've all got auras. So what we're going to do is we'll go look at the armies. And here we have 735 points of Orcs. They're followers of the War, and they're running as Death Skulls like normal, so they get a 6-up invul, and 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, and 1 damage roll re-roll per unit per phase. And Tiny, of course, Ed Splitter himself, is the Warlord, and I paid 1 command point for the biggest boss. So he's got 1 more wound, 1 more attack, and he's got a 4-up invul. He's got Combi Scorcher and Warlord trait, Might is Right. So you add 1 to the strength and attacks characteristics, so you get to strength 7 with 6 attacks, so he's a bit of a beat stick. And his power claw is the relic Dakilla Claw. So he has the flat 3 damage and reroll filled wounds, but he'll be wounding everything on 2. Next to him is Gargle Guts. He has Da Jump as normal, and he's currently freaking out sitting next to the boss, so he might get the jumps in a minute. In troops, so this is actually a battalion. I have Shooter Boys, the Boss Knob as Combi Scorcher, and a big shooter, and there's 8 more Shooter Boys. A little squad of Gretchen who are scrabbling about as it is. Emergency food supplies. And then we have... Chopper Slugger Boys. The Knob, of course, has a power claw, and there is a rocket launcher running in that squad. In the elites, to finish it off, we have Water Banner, we have a Dock, and we have Knobs. The Boss Knob has Kill Saw and Shooter. Then there's 2 power claws and 2 big choppers and sluggers, rather than shooters. And that is 735 points of Orcs. And here we have just under 730 points of Sisters. Again, they run as Valorous Heart, so they ignore AP -1, and they have a 6-up Feel No Pain. And we're next to the Imaginifier with Tales of the Stoic. They ignore AP -1 and AP -2. Okay, and we're going to run Spirit of the Martyr, so when a model falls on a 5-up, they can shoot or they can attack, and that should help out against the Orcs, because the Orcs will get in pretty close pretty quick. In HQ, we have Icaran. She is the Warlord. She has Beacon of Faith, so I get an extra miracle dice at the start of the turn as well as the battle round. And she's got the Mantle of Athenia, so she's got a 3-up invul, and she's equipped with Power Sword and Condemned Bolt Rifle. The second Canoness has paid a command point for a relic. She's got the Wrath of the Emperor, which is a Strength 5, AP -2, 2 damage pistol 4, which is pretty cool. And also we mentioned the Imagifier. 1 troops, Combi Flamer, Heavy Flamer, and Simulacrum. This one, Combi Melter, Flamer, Heavy Bolter, Simulacrum, and for points, 11 Sisters. 2 Dominion squads, 1 Combi Melter, 4 Flamers, 1 normal bolter, 4 storm bolters, and bringing up the heavy slots, the retributors, with combi melter, chainsword. Oh, sorry, these two have got power swords, and 2 heavy bolters, 2 heavy flamers. So we should do some damage. All right. So we're going to roll off to decide who's attacker and defender. So I'm going to go white for the sisters, red for the orcs. Oh, okay. It's going to be one of those games, is it? The sisters will go defender, and they... Ooh. If they go open, they've got large. Well, they're going to get across to there. All right, yeah. Sisters are going to choose this side to be a bit more defensible. All right. We'll go set up the armies and then come right back. And everybody's set up. So starting with the orcs. The war boss is here, and he's demanded the knobs, the knob with war banner, and Doc to be near him to give him some buffs. Slugger chopper boys ready to run forward. Shooter boys probably for a jump. And if we need a snack, the Gretchen are just there. So we've got to move forward and grab hold of that. And then hopefully we can weather the sisters. And the sisters have... There's a little more defensive. So the flamer, heavy flamer, combi flamer have set behind the building to jump out as needed. The dominions with the flamers, dominions with the storm bolters are ready because they can just suppress this area. Depending on who goes first, I'm forever moving these girls forward, and they're the first ones to go because they get the pre-game move, or the pre-turn 1 move. So I'm going to see if the orcs get turn 1, then these girls might not move this turn, and because the orcs still need to come a lot further forward. The heavy bolter, flamer, combi melter here with the magifier and the warlord canoness. The other canoness is here, so the buffing range is much shorter, so we're tucking in tight. And then the retributors are at the back as they can move and fire without penalty, and also there can be a more of a last line of defense if we need a full pack position. So now we will go to see who, and it turns out in open war, it's not whoever rolls gets turn 1. It's whoever rolls highest can choose. So I've been playing that wrong, so it's only in match play that's effective. So again, white sisters, red orcs. Let's see who... Yep, it literally is going to be one of those games. The orcs get to choose. If they come in close... Nope, the orcs want turn 1. They want the wah! Here we go, lads. Here we go. So pretty much everything shuffled forward. We all advanced. We only advanced like 2 inches. And then the ones at the back that could go further, they rolled higher, but kind of got bunched up behind there. And they could all advance and charge, but they didn't get far enough to go over near the sisters. So they're pretty much staying there. These ones didn't move. They shuffled around. He shuffled around so he can be in 3 inches of a unit there, so he can't get shot at if there's anything in range. And so we're going to go into the psychic phase, and we're going to go da jump, da shooty boys. And he's within range of these, so it'll add 1 because there's 10 there. So that'd be a 6. Oh yes, that's a 10. So these guys will jump away 9 inches away from the sisters. So we've jumped over here 9 inches away from this sister squad, and we're going to cause some trouble over that way as we go into the shooting phase. These guys are all out of range, so the only shooting is these guys here, and they're going to shoot at that unit there. So I'll go count them down. So there's 10 shooters. The combi scorcher is out of range. We'll just fire the shooter profile. So that's 20 shots. Hitting on 5s and 6s. Yeah, let's pay the 2 command points for Daka. So put me down to 4 because I've gone up to 6. So 5s and 6s will explode. Might as well. And then we've got the big shooter, which is 3 shots as well. And drop dice don't count. So yeah, and that's 5 more shots. None of them converted. Strength 4, so wounding on 3s. And saving on 3s. And then 6s. So 1 sister. Keep that there for morale counting. And then the big shooter. Hitting on 5s and 6s. And daka. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. And saving on 3s. And then saving on a 6. Oh, that's very cocked. Nope. So they take down 2 sisters in shooting. That's most unlike the Orcs. And that is it for the 1 second. Just checking. His custom shooter for the Warbana is just out of range. So we will go on to the charge phase. So it's a 9-inch charge. We will declare Overwatch from the sisters. So I'll take a command point away from there. And cast some dice and then we'll come back. And I completely forgot these 2 ladies on a 5-up. They can fire back. Oh. So that's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because there's a cannoness next to them. And then wounding on 4s. And saving on 6s. Oh, they kill a single orc, that fellow there. Alright, then we'll go on to the Overwatch. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bolt guns, heavy bolter, and then the combi melter. The flamer is just in range. So we'll do that one as well. So the flamer gets 1 shot, wounding on a 4, no wounds. The melter hits, wounds, saves on a 6. Nope, that will kill an orc. And then 6s for the bolters. 1 hit, wounding on a 4, saving on a 6. So that's another one gone. And heavy bolter. 1 hit. Putting on a 3. Saving on a 6. Wow, we take on 2 in Overwatch and 2 from the last thing. Alright, here we go. 9. And I can reroll because Orcs. Oh! The Orcs do not get in and they lose some models. So the end of turn 1 for the Orcs. Nobody has yet picked up the objective. And we've lost 2 sisters who are leadership 8, so they can't fail. And the Orcs are leadership 7 and they've lost 4. 3, that's 7. So the Orcs are good and the sisters are good. As we go into Sisters of Battle, turn 1. A little bit of shuffling for the sisters. The flamers advance forward, so the flamers are in range. The stormbolters moved into cover. These girls didn't move as yet. The unit that lost 2 has actually moved this way, because they're going to do more firepower that way, whereas the Retributors move forward and everything's in range to take care of those. And then the Cannoness and the Magifier are still protecting this bubble, and this Cannoness actually should move forward so she can buff that unit there, so they can get reroll 1s to hit, because that with Stormbolters is incredibly useful. And I must look up a stratagem for these girls, because if they fire at knobs, they can do 2 damage a turn, so that's going to be handy. Alright, so we will go straight on to the shooting phase. Let's start with the Retributors then shooting into here. Yeah, starting with these guys, we're going to pay 2 command points for Storm of Retribution to re-roll all failed and heavy flamer wounds. So we start off with the bolter. I'm going to fire both profiles so it hits on a 4. So that's 2 hits. 1 wound, saving on a 6. Nope. That's an orc. The melter hits. Wounds. Doesn't save. There we go. And then 2 heavy flamers. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. And then re-rolling all failed wounds. And then these will all save on their 6 invols. And 2, 5, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and the knob then is on 1 wound left. And the heavy bolters hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s because the canoness is right next to them. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 6s. Oh, we clear our lines of the orcs and we can't get Endless Green Tide over there, which is handy, although we could still get it over here. So we'll move on and... Alright, so we're going to move on to the Dominators with the Storm Bolters, and they're going to fire at the knobs, and we're going to play Blessed Bolts. So they have a characteristic AP -2 and 2 damage. So shooting these girls over here. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, maybe that was a waste of a command point. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not in half range, so they can't... Oh no, there's only 4 of them. Okay, this maybe was a waste of a command point, but we'll see. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s, but there's no ones to re-roll. And then wounding on 4s. Oh my goodness. And they have a 4-up save, so it pushes it to the 6-up. But we do 2 wounds each, and we do to kill 2 knobs. Big chopper. Big chopper. Alright, we get rid of those ones. And then... Oh, I might have pushed the flame out of range. That's handy. And then... just the normal bolt gun. Re-rolling 1s. Wounding on a 4. Saving on a 4. That's saved. Ooh, I need to check the ranges. So 2 of the girls at the front can flame the knobs. And this one can flame there. Or they can all 3 of them flame the Slugger Chopper boys. I do have some more shooting to come. Right, let's flame the Slugger Chopper boys. 3d6 for 5. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 6s. And we take down a single Slugger Chopper boy there. I guess we just gotta hope that when the knobs or whoever comes in, the flamers do more on Overwatch. We shall see. Alright. Everything from these girls that is in range will shoot at the Slugger Chopper boys. Try and whittle them down. Where's the point? Endless Green Tide? No, we'll go for the knobs then. We'll go for the knobs. Everything that can shoot the knobs, we'll shoot the knobs. So we're doing all the shots here, plus the Imagify, because she hits on a 3 as well. We'll go into the knobs. So there's 3 for the heavy bolter, 7 normal shots hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s, but there's none to re-roll. Wounding on 4s. Well, that's not bad. Ooh, took away the wrong one. And saving on 4s. So one of them, Power Claw at the back there. He's down to 1 wound. Always fire the heavy bolters first. 4s. Rerolling 1s. This might just kill that last knob. 3s. And then 5s. Nope, so that does kill that last knob. I could have put a knob onto a wound. They might fail leadership, but we shall see. There is a single girl that can see if she can take her wound off. Hits. Doesn't wound. Fair enough. We both push forward to meet in the middle a little bit. But we'll see. Okay. Nubs have a leadership of 7. They've lost 3. Yep, they're good as well. So that's the end of Sister's turn. The Orcs have had a bit of a crumping, but let's see if they can come back. Before I go into the actual movement phase, I forgot the dock was right next to them. I actually rolled the 6 wounds, and they're not no 6s, so none of them actually came back. And he's now actually more than 2 inches away from those guys. So never mind. Right, movement phase. Bigger push up the middle from this lot here. So everything just moved forward. We are now holding that objective. So that model there. Is it model or unit? The model is carrying. Okay. So he's carrying the prize. He's got the shiny gubbins. This fella goes, hang on a minute. That was a bit of a green smush. So he said, oi, you git, move forward. So the Gretchen have been ordered to move forward a little bit, and he's moved forward as well. I wonder if we'll need to do a jump. I don't know. He smites out of range. Is it worth the jumping? Maybe he jumps the war boss and he gets in quicker and does some crumping. Crump the ladies at the back. Alright, well, actually, let's jump the knobs. Seeing as not holding anything. He's cunning this one. Right. That does not go off, even with if that was even in range. So there's no to jump this time. So we will do some shooting. We're going to make some loud bangs all over the place. So the knobs and the boys here that can see will shoot at these girls here. So that's 6 there, and then 2 knobs. Hitting on 5s and 6s. Well, that was a 6. 2 deckers. And wounding on 3s. And saving on 2s. Them sisters with the stone bolters are okay. The custom shooter from the wall banner, he will go in the same target. 1 hit, no wounds. And then the boss will do the same thing with his shooter. No hits. Well, that was some loud bangs. Everybody's happy. But we will now go on to the charging phase. The knobs will go in first against these sisters, which will declare Overwatch for a CP. Putting them down to 1 CP. And I have... Oh, I should have got a miracle dice for destroying a unit. That's a 4. Alright, so I will use one of the 5s as number of hits. So there's 3 more. The combi melter. So we will roll these. 5, 6, 12, 13. Wounding on 4s. Well, that's much better than last time. Saving on 4s. One, two. Oh, that is the knobs wiped out. And we get miracle dice for that. Of a 2. That's no good. Alright. But hey, we've now fired our Overwatch, so we can't do that anymore. So these guys will charge the same unit. 8. Double check. They've gone in there. He's got his prize. He's quite happy with himself. The knob with World Banner also needs a 8-inch charge. And we'll go. Here we go. Nope. Boss knob will need an 8. I don't know. No, he needs a 10, so we will re-roll that one to a 1. Nope. And well, that'll have to be that. So we will consolidate and pile in. We have tagged these sisters behind the wall, so they will get an attack, but they won't do very much, I don't think. Because they're just a puny little loomies. Little frail loomies. So we will consolidate and go in. So coming in here, we're going to go with a Power Claw first. He hits on 4s. 2 1s. And crumps on a 2. And we get a 6-up invul. Nope, and that is D3 damage. Right, 2 6s, no. So a Flamer Girl goes. And then there are 8 of them. The Rocket's in range, so he only gets 2 attacks. But the ones with choppers get an extra attack. So that's 22 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And oh, and I keep forgetting we can re-roll a single attack. Alright, well, let's re-roll that one. There we go. Wounding on 3s. And I can re-roll 1. And then saving on 3s. And then, ooh, and saving on 6s. So that's 4. That's actually the rest of the squad. And the first Dominators fall. And I'll consolidate a little bit further forward. And these girls will consolidate in to do their attacks. Let's see if they can actually do it. Let's leave that one that way. So we can still get the reroll 1s from the Canoness. I'll count some dice and come back. So the Dominators get 1 attack each, and the Superior gets 2 with a Power Sword. So these girls hit on 4s. And wound on a 5. Nope. She'll hit on 4. Oh, was there any 1s there? Oh, that doesn't matter anyway. So no damage caused back there by the sisters. The Orcs are either in a really good place or a really bad place. We will come back for turn 2 for the sisters. See if they can take the shiny gubbins off the Orc there. And then it'll just be HQs. The sisters have just tightened up. So they can... The Retributors have moved forward to get shots. Of course, these fell out of combat because they don't want the Orcs hitting first. Then everything moved around, so we're just going to shoot as much of this as we can. And then, hopefully, there is some left to put down range. Because those characters, though there's few of them, they can hit pretty hard. So we just need to get... He's carrying his little objective marker. He's a happy chappy. Alright, we'll start with the Retributors then. I've got 2 command points left, so I gained 1 at the start of this turn. Alright, we're going to spend 1 CP on Holy Trinity for this unit, because there's a Melter, Bolter, and Flamer. So it's +1 for everything to wound if they all fire at the same target, which they are. So we're going to fire. And I'll use a Miracle Dice of a 5 for one of the number of shots. And we'll roll for the other one. And then Heavy Bolter, Heavy Bolter. So we'll start with just the ordinary bolters, hitting on a 4. Nope. The Melter hits on a 4, rerolls 1s because the Canoness is there, into another 1. And the Heavy Flamer, we get 10 shots. 6. Strength 5, toughness 4, so they would be wounding 3s, but +1 to wound. So wounding on a 2. No 2s, but hey. Saving on 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heavy bolters hitting on 3s. Reroll that 1. Oh, they should have attacked back on 5s. Too late. 3s. Oh, 2s. Because of the +1 to wound. Saving on 6s. No, so 2 more. Go. Right, the boss knob's got 2 wounds, so I need to get through those. Right, we'll shoot the Relic Pistol then at them. So that's 4 shots. Hitting on 2s. They will get cover, but what is its AP? -2. Alright, so they're still going to be pushed to the 6-up invuls anyway. Hitting on 2s. Strength 5, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. Saving on 6s. 2 more Orcs. Right, we'll still hold on to the prize. He's not ready to give that one up. This Canoness will shoot in as well. She got 2 shots hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. No wounds. Right, these guys are going to shoot next actually because they're flamers, so they're better going into the closer one. And because there's a Simulacrum, I can use another Miracle Dice. So I'm going to use the 5 for the Heavy Bolter. For the Heavy Flamer. There's Flamer, Combi Flamer. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one will hit on 4s. So we'll do the Heavy Flamer. 5 shots. Wounding on 3s. Saving on 6s. So that's 5 damage. Yep, that takes down that, and he drops his little marker there within an inch. And those guys are gone. We can't pick that up this turn, but maybe we can pick it up next turn. So the last squad here, everything that can will shoot at the... What's the boss knob's toughness? Is he toughness 5? 4-up invul. Yeah, we've got to shoot at the war boss. So the Melter's out of range. So there is... oh, she's not fired either. So we'll fire her as part of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. They're out of rapid fire range. And then the Heavy Bolter as well. So we'll do the Heavy Bolter first. We'll learn from that. Hitting on 4s because it moved. Wounding on 4s. That one is very cocked. So 2 wounds, 4-up invul. That one is also very cooked. No. So that's 4 damage. So he has... Add 1 to the wounds. He's got 6 wounds. He's got 7 wounds, putting him down to 3 remaining. And then normal bolt of fire, hitting on 3s. And re-rolling that 1. Wounding on 5s. And then saving on 4s. Okay, he's okay there. And that is the end of Sister's turn 2. Can the Orcs do anything? Well, of course they can. They can go crumping. But will that do any good? All right, we'll go on to Orcs, turn 3. End of the movement phase. And I remembered the doc again, too late. And he rolled no 6s. So, woo. 3 wounds left. The Gretchen decided might be their time to grab the shiny gubbins away from everybody. So they've moved around this way. He's moving around this way. And he might dad jump himself. Because he might have a go now. And these all advance. But these can advance and charge because they're right next to... the big fella, who actually wants to be a bit just in there to make sure he's within 2 inches of him, actually. Right. On to the psychic phase. And yeah, let's dad jump. No, apparently not. I have got loads of command points because there's not really been any stratagems to use because Daka didn't make sense the second time. So we will command point reroll that one for nothing. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so shooting. We will shoot him into the Retributors. Hitting on 6s. And Daka, no. Holding on 4s. Saving on 3s. And saving on a 6. No, ooh. I guess a heavy bolter. He will shoot and flame these girls. So hit on 6s. Nope. And D6 for the Scorcher for 1. Wound on a 3. No wounds. Well, the Orc shooting phase is fun. Maybe he just flamed the thing because he's getting annoyed with it. And it turns out 8 of these little guys are in range of that. So 8 Orc blasters hitting on 4s. And a Daka. And then wounding on 4s. And a saving on a 2. Yeah, we're all good. They did some shooting. They're proud of themselves. Alright, charge phase. Right. Boss is going into these Dominators. And they will fire... We'll use our last command point for Overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bolter. Alright. Hitting on 6s. Re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 5s. No. I really need to paint up my Palatine. Alright, he's going to go charging in on a 6. Ooh. And these two both need 7s to get in there. Oh yeah, the boss knob was fine. 7. Nope. Well, this is the Warbana. Oh yeah, he's in after re-rolls. And the duck. 7. He's in. Alright, so there's no command points to interrupt. So we will start with the boss knob. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. And 6 up invols. and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So the first one, feel no pains. First one is dead. Second one is dead. Third one is dead. Fourth one is dead. And the fifth one, that's very much the squad. So the Dominators fall to the boss knob. Any kind of move on the objective marker. That's any kind of move. So the boss knob has picked up. He's picked up the shiny gubbins. That's interesting. So you won't need to consolidate. Oh, hang on a minute. The knob with Warbanners charged the Retributors. Oh no, they both declared this unit, didn't they? So yeah. I mean, we've tagged the Retributors, but we can only those girls can attack, or we can only attack those girls. Those girls will be a chance to attack back. Right. So you've got Power Claw. So you've got 4 attacks with a Power Claw. And he gets 1 additional attack with his Dirty Syringe. So these will hit on 4s. And wound on 2s. And then 2 6-up invulns. Nope. D3, D3. So that's 1, so 6. Nope, that kills 1. And that's 3. Nope, so that's 2 there. And his Dirty Syringe, it's on a 3. And always wins on a 4-up. And AP -1, so AP dash, sorry, 3. Yep, they're okay. And then the War Banner. Add 1 to hit rolls in the 5 hit. Oh, he would have wounded on 3s. Ah! I need to learn all these rules. Right, so he's got a chopper. So he's got 4 attacks. You can add 1 to hit rolls in the 5 hit. So hit on a 2. And then wound on a 3. And then save on 3s. And then a 6. No, so we lose 1 more sister from that squad. So they can consolidate in. 1, 2, 3, 4 can attack, including the superior with their chainsword. So she gets 3 attacks and then 1 attack each. And her chainsword is AP dash, right? Their chainsword is AP dash, so they can hold them together. Hitting on 3s, and they're now out of reroll 1 range. Oh, hitting on 4s, sorry. And then wounding on 5s. No. And then the Retributors can do the same. So chainsword, and then just 1 other one. Hitting on 4s. Not out of reroll 1 range. And no wound. So that is the end of turn 3 for the Orcs. We'll have the objective again. And some of my heavy hitting units need to fall out of combat. Ooh, it's actually a bit tighter. Right, we'll go on to Sisters, turn 3. It's been an odd game where the Sisters haven't really pushed out of the deployment zone, but the objective has been brought to them if they can take it off the boss knob. So these 2 fell out of combat. The Canoness moved forward so she can take on one of these. The other Canoness with her Blessed Blade, which is much stronger, to come take on the War Boss if she doesn't kill him in shooting first. And then the 3 units that can shoot will pick off whatever's left. Everything's in Flamer and Heavy Flamer range, and I do have a 6 for a Miracle Dice. I've got a nice little pool of Miracle Dice, which I do need to use. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, and they forgot... so their leadership's 7, and they lost... Quite a few. All right, this was actually in the last turn. I used that miracle dice of a 1, so they pass morale. So yeah, that keeps things simple that way. Alright. So we'll go straight on to the shooting phase. So she will shoot Emperor's Wrath into the boss knob, hitting on 2s. And strength 5, toughness 5, wounding on 4s. So 2 wounds. Saving up on the 4-up invul. No, 1 goes through, so that's 2 damage, so he's put him down to 1 wound left. The Imagifier will shoot at him, just in case. So 2 hits, wounding on 5s, nothing. Right, the other Canoness will do the same thing, 2 shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, saving on a 4, saves. Ooh. Alright. We'll put the Heavy Flamer and all of the... No, just... Right. All of the Flamers into him and all of the bolters into the dock. Because that's a power claw. We need to get rid of that one as well. So we'll use the 6 for the Heavy Flamer. And then there's 2 other Flamers for 4. These will wound on 5s. 2 wounds, saving on 4s. That's okay. And 2, 4, 6. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 4s. Oh, there we go. The Heavy Flamer did it. So the Heavy Flamer takes down the War Boss and he drops his token. Oh dear, Tiny's at it again. The Doc will have to put him back together. And then all the bolters, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 from her, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, these ones will be hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because there's a Canoness nearby. Wounding on 4s. That's the Doc save. 6 up. So 6 up and then his 6 up feel no pains. So he takes a single wound, putting him down to 3. And then the ordinary bolters. Rerolling the 1s. And then wounding on 4s. Saving on 6s and 6s. That was the same, okay. And then 6s, feel no pain. Oh, right. We take down the Doc as well. Alright, we are clearing the field. Charge phase. We will charge. We'll spend a command point on Overwatch from the Orc. Because we've got the command points. And he wants to make some shooty noises. Some bangy noises. You like 6s. And a Daka. No. And wounding on 3s. Saving on a 3. Alright, she's okay. I think that's an unfinnable charge. Yeah. The other Canoness will try and go in as well. 7. That's definite. Oh, yeah. The Blessed Blade is going to go in first because that one is a bit stronger. So she gets 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, so wounding on 3s. 3s. So that's 2 that push it through to he's dead. So he's got 4 up save base, so -3 pushes it to 6 up invul. Ooh. That goes through. 2d3 damage for 4. Ooh. Does he have 4 or 5 wounds? He's got 4 wounds. So the knob with War Banner is pushed back as well. And that, well, I might as well consolidate onto that. Don't know if she's going to pick up the objective there actually or not, but that is the end of turn 3 for the sisters. And all that's left for the Orcs is some Gretchen and the weird boy. We'll run a quick turn 4 and see how that goes. So the Orcs are kind of mad. So we've moved forward here with the Gretchen, and he's moved forward as well, and he will smite the Canoness. Yep, that goes off. And it's D3, isn't it? We'll let that go through. For 1, I feel no pain. I've got 5 wounds. So putting her down to 4. And the Grots will shoot at her as well. There are 10 shots hitting on 4s. And 3 6s. And wounding on 4s. Oh wow, that's shocking. And then saving on 2s. And I feel no pain. Oh, she's down to 3 wounds. So she's yeah. Is actually a 9-inch charge for the Grots in. Let's give it a go. No, to the Grots, here we go. They get Daka. They don't get here we go. Oh, okay. And it's a 10-inch charge for him to get to here. And we can re-roll that. You've been rolling pretty low. So that is the end of Orcs turn 4. We're probably not going to see many of them left after this. Let's go into Sisters turn 4. Alright, everything's moved forward. The 2 Canoness have gone, right, we'll play with a weird boy, and especially her with a Condemnable rifle. That could do some damage. And everything else here just move forward, deal with the Gretchen, or put shots at the weird boy if they can. We'll start with the Canoness with the Condemnable rifle. So she hits on 2s. And I will use a miracle dice of a 4, so that auto wounds. So 2 wounds, saving on 6s. Oh, that one saved. But this one does D3 damage for 2. Putting the weird boy down to 2 wounds. And then the Emperor's Wrath, hitting on 2s. Rerolling that 1. And then 3s. And saving up on the 6 up invul. That's 2, 4, 6 damage. So the weird boy is taken down a peg or 2 as well. And I guess we better clear off these Gretchen, which have, what do they have? They have a 6 up save. Well, they get, they get the cover from the barrier. Right. Heavy Flamer. Oh, I do have a 6. Right. Heavy Flamer. Gets 6 shots. Hitting on wounding on strength 2. Toughness 2. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 6s. So that's 6, 2, 4, 6, and 2 normal flamers, 4 shots, wounding on 3s, saving on a 5, and 1 more goes, and then the bolter hitting on a 4, and wounding on a 2, saving on a 5. Another one goes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 3s. There's no rerolls this time, they're out of range thanks to the special mission. Wounding on 2s. And then saving on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and that brings the game to an end. The Gretchen have been wiped out. The Orc tide has been pushed back mightily, and we end on the objective, which the Orcs very kindly brought to us. So this brings the Sisters Orcs tally to 1 each, because the Orcs rather cheekily, cowardly ran away with last time. So I had a lot of fun doing this one again. The Sisters shooting and their rolling was a lot better this time. And it didn't help, I kept forgetting the Orcs rules. Probably forgot some of these rules as well. Oh yeah, I forgot they could shoot or attack back. But in the end, it didn't really matter for the Sisters, but it probably did matter for the Orcs. So with that brings me to the end of the video today. It's been great fun to play again, although I'd much rather play with people. Do please like and subscribe, leave a comment, shout at us for being away so long, or welcome us back, preferably. Let me know what I missed, because it's been a while. That being said, I've been Andrew, this is the Icaran sector. Tell us about your hobby in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.